All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another exciting edition of How Do I Do This Anyways. Today's topic of conversation, the snail cam or drop cam, whatever you want to call it. It's there. Yeah. Let's go ahead, get started. File, new. You should be used to this by now. Standard millimeter IPT. Now we're going to go ahead and start our sketch again on that nice top view. I'm going to go ahead and start my parameters again and add my numeric nominal parameter. This time I'm going to go ahead and make it 40 millimeters. All right, now maybe that's a little ambitious, I don't know. I'm going to come back here to our sketch tab and we're going to start out by drawing out 3 circles, okay? First one is going to be our nominal diameter, okay? Wow. That makes a little more sense. Second one is going to be nominal diameter over 2. And the third one is actually going to have to be halfway between these two. So I'm going to call that nom divided by 1.33. Okay. Now, what we're going to now do is we're going to make kind of a spiral in here with our arc tool. So, grab your arc tool. We're going to start out at the outside, and we're going to go about the midway point between that third and second ring, and just kind of eyeball it so it kind of curves through there. Okay? The next one, we're going to make sure we have a green dot constraint there. And we're going to go ahead and go to the second ring right here. And again, we're just kind of eyeballing it for now. We're going to clean this up and have the computer figure out where it's supposed to go later. Again, green dot. And now we're going to finish it up going to our inner ring. All right, now I'm going to grab my line tool from a green dot to a green dot constraint. And I'm going to make sure that both of those ends, the terminus, are perpendicular. Okay? Now I can grab my tangent constraint and make sure all those lines are tangentially constrained to one another. It may seem silly because some of them already are. Now that they're all constrained, what we're going to do is we're just going to kind of click and drag this so it looks right. There's ways that you can govern this more mathematically, but as near as I can tell, as long as you have a decent proportion of your spiral, it should work out just fine. So I'm going to go ahead now, I'm going to grab my rectangle tool, and I'm going to make my center point again, just slightly bigger than our 1/4 inch sticks that we're going to be using, so 0.26 IN. Hit tab, 0.26 IN, hit enter. Now I'm going to use my trim tool to try and clean this up, but I'm not going to be able to clean it up much. Okay, I'm going to keep popping up with errors if I keep clicking too much stuff because we've got a lot of geometry that's constrained altogether. Okay, and sometimes it just breaks stuff. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit extrude, and I'm going to try to make sure that I get my cam to all extend correctly. Where'd it go? Looks right to me. Okie dokie. Now, as much fun as it would be to say that this is done, it's not. First off, that looks pretty janky. Second off, we need to go ahead and we need to make sure that we actually put a fillet in here, because what I found is that rough edges like that hard 90, is difficult for an inventor to actually follow around the thing. All right, now all we need to do is put our initials on it. And emboss. Okie dokie. Now, let's go ahead and save the thing. Make sure you put your work planes in there if you're going to do that now, or you'll just have to come back and do it later. Make sure it's going into your project folder so that way it's easy for you to put it into your assembly model. So this is going to be the Parametric Snail Cam. My initials. All right, so hopefully this video helped you out. If you have any questions, let me know.